Hi, my name is Janelle Garcia, and as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of followers on my YouTube and no subscribers on my channel because I don't get on YouTube very often, but it is definitely something that I've wanted to do for some time now. So what I wanted to share with you as a lipsense distributor is somewhat of my short story, and the reality of what I have faced as a lipsense distributor. If you hear me say Senegence, it's because Senegence is lipsense. Senegence is the company and the manufacturer of lipsense. So what is lipsense, right? It's a lip color that does not come off. And today I have Christina Aguilera's signature color, Blue Red. I literally didn't have anything, but I knew I was going to be doing this video. And so I thought, what better color than to use a big, bold color, red. And it just happens to be my favorite red, and a color that I had wanted before I even had ever heard of lipsense. So that's what I have on. But as you can tell, it does not come off. It does not transfer. It lasts anywhere from 4 to 18 plus hours. If you get less than 4 hours, then there's definitely, something that we could do to figure out what that is, or why that is. But I got introduced to lipsense back in December, when actually prior to December, but when I got introduced, when I finally could get a set, I hadn't even tried it, but I decided that this is something that I definitely want because I can use this red, and it's not on my teeth, it's not on my glass, on my wine glasses, my coffee cups, my straws. It's not on my kids when I kiss them on the cheek. It's not on my white shirts or any of my clothes when I decide I want to change my clothes and I have a color already on my lips. So this is something I definitely wanted. And when I signed up for this and I had my launch party back January of 2017, I got an immediate positive response from my circle of friends on social media. They were like, oh my gosh, I totally have wanted this. I've wanted to try it. And then I got some girls to sign up. Well, I didn't get them. They just were like, yeah, I want to sign up. I want more of this stuff. Because it all starts with one. And then what happens is you have this container that you end up with a bunch. And so you're not going to pay retail to get all that, right? You're going to sign up and you get 20 to 50% off. And what's awesome about that is that I couldn't afford the $55 to sign up. And what I did though was I had my launch party, and I was terrified to get anybody here because I didn't go to these home parties. I didn't go to Pampered Chef parties. I didn't go to Scentsy parties. I didn't go to Mary Kay parties. I just was not having anything to do with that. Now, in the past, I sold Scentsy. I sold some supplements, which I still love my supplements, and I still get 40% off for them. But I never was passionate about it. Now, this is a patented product, and so although there are tons of lip stains, lipsticks, well-known name brands out there, nothing compares to lipsense. This is the only patented lip color that does not kiss off, smudge, smear, lasts a very long time, and comes with a remover so that you can take it off because it's that amazing. So anyway, when I saw that, I was in the market for something like this, and this is perfect for me. And it has been perfect for many other girls. Now, what I wanted to share with you is that the stories that I've heard about girls that sign up is the girls that I'm around, a lot of them signed up a year ago or even just a few months ago, and it just happened for them organically. Girls were signing up with them. They already had a large following. They had a large circle. They had a boutique. They had a spa. They had a nail salon. Girls all around them were just like, oh my God, I want that. Where do I get it? And they were signing up. And my friends were just, were quickly, ranking in the company and were quickly making a lot of money, and it was really awesome for them. Well, for me, when I had my party, I had a really good party actually, and I was terrified that first of all, nobody would respond and nobody would show up. But I took a risk and I invited girls, and I had girls that I hadn't even connected with in months come by. Then I went online and I did the party live online on my Facebook group, and so I had an excellent party. And so what I did was, out of the profit from that party is I used to sign up to become a distributor. And I thought, I really have nothing to lose here because I want more of this amazing stuff. So my first color was dark pink, and then after that I just ended up with like 12 colors, and everybody just kept ordering. And so that was really cool, and I thought, oh yay, this is gonna, what happened to my friends is gonna happen to me. But that didn't happen. I had a team, or I have a team, sorry. I have a team, and but it didn't like explode. And I'm just being very honest with you. For some reason, my clientele was not the clientele that my friends had, where they bought it and they signed up immediately and wanted it, or they shared it. When I got mine and I put it on, I was like, this stuff's amazing. I went to Chick-fil-A, and 2 hours later, I was like, my daughter and I both had it on. We were like, look at this stuff. I just had a Chick-fil-A and it's not on my straw. And I was just sharing it and I was excited. But I come to realize that my circle of friends was not doing that. So even though for a good few months, I did fine. I had a full-time job, and I was a personal assistant, which allowed me to be very flexible with my schedule and allowed me to try to build a team and sell this stuff. So I had a blast with it. I wear my stripes. These have been on for several days, so obviously I need to take them off and redo them. That did not look pretty. But I wear my stripes everywhere I go. I share this with everybody that I come across because it still wows them. I am in Texas, and Texas has the most distributors for lipsense in the entire country. But it's only 10%. And even though our company, Synergence, is growing at 2,000%, that is unheard of, by the way. Texas is still not saturated, because even though this company has been around for 20 years, yes, it's been around for 20 years. God, I wish I would have known about this 20 years ago. But it's been slowly getting there. And so now we're at a groundbreaking place in the company that it's just going and skyrocketing. So much so that the Beachbody CEO and founder, Chris Simonian, has come on board. And so has the former president of L'Oreal, Philippe, has come on board, and he is now Synergence president. Broadway has just signed a contract with Synergence, so yes! This is exciting time for our company. Now, going back to me, because I kind of got on a rabbit trail, sorry. Reeling it in. So what that has done what this has done for me is I've used all of my profit to reinvest into my stock. And I did so much of that a while back that right now I literally have, okay, so I had $3,000 worth of stock, and I'm just moving this in a bit so I could show you really quick, is that I had all of these, okay, I'm trying to do that. So I'm going to turn this around. Give me a second. So see these? This is all my stock. let me move this back. So I had all 4 of these full. In the last few weeks, I've just sold this whole box. And so I had $3,000 worth of inventory. And since I've sold that box, I'm now to where I have $1,600 worth of inventory. So I've had to get creative because it did not organically happen for me on social media. I do Instagram, which I've done quite a bit now recently, and that's growing rather quickly. But Facebook was my biggest audience, but now that went where it's crickets. So, like I said, I share this everywhere I go. But what I've also done is I have gotten some really cute, let me show you really quick. Sorry. So what I've done is I found this, and it's 12 reasons why to buy Senegence or lipsense. And it gives 12 reasons why. And then what I do is I've attached a glossy sample. This is our glossy. And our glossy is what molecularly bonds this lip color to our lips. And it hydrates your lips, and it doesn't have lead. It doesn't have a wax or anything. It's healthy and nurturing to your lips. And then I attach my business card to this as well. And so everywhere I go, I hand these out to people because they ask about my stripes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, have you not heard about this amazing lipsense? And they're like, no, that's cool. Like, yes, here. And so I hand them this, and then I also make sure that I have a sticky attached to the back. So I say, okay, I'm going to give this to you. You've got to try this. But here's the deal. I need your feedback from this. So what if you'll just write down your name and phone number or email address that I can reach out to you, or your user ID on whatever, then I can reach out to you and I can get your feedback. Don't worry, I'm not going to harass you or anything. And so they give me this, and I take this with their name, and then I hand them this. And then I'm able to contact them and let them know that it was such a pleasure meeting them, and how do they like the gloss, and have they checked out my business group and stuff like that. So that's what I do. That's what I've been doing this summer. I've also made, this is cool, 100 flyers, and I posted them all throughout my apartment complex and invited them to a pool party, and I bought 4 cases of sodas to give out. And on the invitation or flyer that I put on there, I said, come get a free soda, RSVP via text to this number, and I left my phone number, letting me know that you're coming, and if you do, you'll receive a free gift. So that allowed me to get some more contacts as well. So I'm saying all of that because I was terrified to do any of this. Terrified. But I felt like I needed to get out of my comfort zone and do things that way because, for number one, this company is amazing. I have read $1 Million Lips by Joni Rogers, who is the CEO and founder of Senegence, and she was a single mom. She only had 6 colors back then. And she built a multi-million-dollar company, and it's on its way to being a billion-dollar company. She's no longer a single mom, but she was when she started this, and that inspired me because I'm a single mom, and I want this to work because this is the most generous multi-level marketing company and direct sales company out there. I have heard of so many other direct sales companies and their compensation plans and how it works, and maybe you're in one and you're like, oh no, I'm not getting caught up in this, no thank you, which is fine because I can see the skepticism. I could see why you would be nervous or scared, but the cool thing about it is that there are no monthly quotas, there's no auto ships that you need to lock yourself into, there's nothing scary about it. You always get your your discount. This is my mascara, by the way. This is so cool. It is waterproof as well, and I didn't like really take a whole lot of time to put it on, but look how pretty that is. But you get your product at 20 to 50% off depending on the size of your order. And if your friends and family ask you about it, or you are sharing like, oh my gosh, you guys gotta see how cool this is, and they're like, what? Where do I get that from? You've already signed up, and you're like, well, I'm gonna place an order if you want some, check out the colors, and you just pay me. And then you keep the profit from your friends and family. It's that easy. So this product sells itself. All the other products that we have are just as amazing. I cannot even tell you. My daughter's life is changed. She's 16. She's acne-prone skin. She's got sensitive skin. We had tried medication. We had tried over-the-counter stuff. We tried even our very own Senegen's acne care line, and it did not help her. What's helped her is our normal to dry, normal to oily skincare line. It has completely cleared her face. It has helped the climate control, the other products that we have, helped the scarring on her face, and her confidence is back. Like before Senegen's, she didn't want to go to church, and that made me sad, because what made me even more sad was like, why? She's like, because I'm ugly, look at my face. And I would tell her, no, you're not. She's like, you're my mom, you're supposed to tell me that I'm beautiful. And I just was like, oh, but you are. Hearing your daughter say that just crushes your heart. But she, now her skin is clear. Her friends are noticing it. It's just amazing. So, I said all of that to say, this company is amazing. My experience with it has not been quick and organic as many of my friends. Yes, I've had to come out of my comfort zone. Yes, I've had to let people know about it, but it's not like they didn't want to know about it already. When they ask about my stripes, it's such an easy conversation because it's something that I would want to tell people about anyway. And then they're just amazed. Doing that, though, is so rewarding, because I feel like I'm giving people a gift by introducing them to something that they would want. And honestly, I have girls on my team that never wore makeup before, but because they have seen my passion for this and have seen that indeed it does work, they're just like, okay, I gotta try this. And they did, and then they sign up, and now they're selling. So I just wanted to come on and be real with you and let you know that even though my journey has not, I'm not a crown princess in 7 months right now, if you're wondering. I am in royal in waiting, and it is a bit frustrating because I would like to rank faster. I would like to qualify for the amazing trips that my friends are qualifying for. They all qualified for their car within 3 to 4 months of signing up in the business, and that could be you. It hasn't been me. I'm having to do a little bit more work on my end, but that's okay, because it's something that I do believe in. I went to our first Senegen's event. It's called Pit Stop in July in Oklahoma, and oh, it was so amazing. I got to meet Joni Rogers and hug her and have her sign my book. And literally after I met her, I just started bawling because she's such a mentor of mine, and she didn't even know me. It was just so life-changing to meet women that I had met via social media all around the nation, and now we were all together. There was like 1,000 of us, and it was just incredible. The sisterhood is just so amazing. We're there for each other. I say they were there for me because they have been in ways that I just blew my mind. Everyone's so positive and encouraging, and so motivating and inspiring. So I just wanted to get my story out there, and I'm rushing through it so that you're not bored out of your mind. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. I am going to be as honest as possible and very raw and very real with you. I don't know, I can't say this is for everybody, but you have nothing to lose. Because I didn't mention this, it is 100% money, bottom of the bottle money back guarantee. So if you wanted to order a color, you picked the wrong color, you didn't like it, we'll exchange it. It's not a big deal. Or you sign up and you're like, yeah, well, I can't sell, or I'm not doing anything with this, but you're getting a discount. So anyway, again, if you have any questions, feel free to put them here in the comments. If you want to sign up, I will be happy to coach you, be happy to be your biggest cheerleader and believe in you. Just go to Senegence.com. My distributor number is 263265, and I will see you on the other side. Bye.